Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Fabulous Follies, where you watch me play video games poorly. So, I've been trying to think of themes to go along with these kind of weekly things that I'm doing. I don't know if you call it a show or whatnot. So, I guess this one, or this collection, is themed around the horrible online tactics I use and my efforts to get over the bad habits that I already have. So here we have a matchup against a gang where I don't get to play against this pretty often, but I see it played enough on streams that I feel comfortable enough in it. So here we see the first real bad habit that I have, which is that I use headbutts as an answer to everything, and there's number 2, that I almost indefinitely throw people. Like I said, invariably will throw people after a jump in. And you're going to see that on exhibition really often in these next couple videos. There's even throw attempts, and there goes a hard knockdown. I really should have lost the match there. And throw, throw, but he didn't complete the record for whatever reason. So I lost that match, not because, well yeah, I did lose because playing poorly. I guess that's the point of the show. I lost it predominantly because I kept trying to mash throw in situations where he was either out of range or was perfectly able to tackle. So there he goes into the palm, my headbutt. I don't know why he was trying to focus at that range, but he did. Get some free meter, headbutt the jump in, hands. So, I mean, that's something I'm also trying to work on, is also execution on pianoing hands. I mean, right now I'm going from jab to medium, jab to medium, to then whatever I need it to be. So, either usually fierce and medium for EX, or fierce. And it's working out okay. I still drop it every now and then. And I guess that's, now that I'm watching this, why I really have these bad habits, because they work more often than not. That's really where the online tactic comes in. Ordinarily, he would have just dive kicked and gone into a low jab or something, and it would have knocked out a throw attempt, but because of the input delay, I was able to do it, and there it happens again. And gets him to spend meter, gets me a free mix-up, so on and so forth. And when it works, it's great, but I lose to it, or lose because of it pretty often. And I guess I do lose to it as well. So this match will be over soon, but in general, what kind of moved me to want to get better, to really want to stop working on throws and headbutts and all that, and start using Honda's amazing footsies, or really just focusing on that as my game rather than just kind of using them as something else in the toolkit, is an series of endless lobby matches that I played with this one guy who, since he's been giving me a lot of advice and feedback, we played 14 some games. I think I won one of them. And afterwards, I just asked him, okay, you seem to know half the cast, and you're absolutely destroying me. What am I doing wrong? And his big things were, you use headbutts too much, you use slams too much, and you don't footsie at all. So here, I'm just looking at these matches now and saying, man, I really do headbutt all the time. And there's a fierce butt slam. Well, I guess not fierce, a roundhouse. All right, forgive me for that one. I am terrible at this game after all. And there we go, another throw. It just happened to work. Now, I could have gone for probably a low jab, maybe, and traded there. So again, here's another matchup I really don't get to play it all that often, because for some reason that I can't fathom, no one ever seems to want to play a Don. I mean, imagine that. And I fall for the Ultra. So, what were the big mistakes there? I was missing punishment opportunities, I wasn't footseeing hard enough, and again, relying way too much on the online tactics. I mean, and there's another reason why I butt slam so often. I mean, there we go. If he jumped, if he tried to do a Jaguar kick, I beat it. It gets me a knockdown, it puts me in good position, and we're set. You know, a case of a little bit of footseeing right there, another whiff grab, and there's one that worked. Go for the cross-up, get grabbed out of it, and there's another grab. I just should start calling this the Fabulous Follies and just watch some bad Honda grab people. Next round, EX headbutt. I mean, I have the meter. I'm just going to sit there. I'm going to turtle this one. I'm going to get him to the point where he's very much desperate and really feels like he needs to really go in against me. And there's some EX hands. I need to also get better at steering that, because I find that I hold down back so often because I rely on charge moves, that oftentimes the EX hands will come out and I'll immediately start moving back rather than pressuring the opponent forward, which is what I should be definitely focusing on. And my positioning on the screen definitely needs to change. I'm sitting here and it's like I just hold back, I hold back. Eventually I'm in the corner and I start doing like neutral jump fierces and whatnot, or I try and look for a command grab to get him. So next round, I was pretty sure I was going to lose this one going in, and I really should have. And here we have, I think he's the number 20 Balrog in all games for Windows Live, which makes him a superstar in my book. So here we go, just keep mashing hands on the PC's dash punch attempt. Again, here we go. I throw out a headbutt and Ultra. It happens against Fei Long, it happens against Rog, it happens in so many matchups. And no matter how many times I failed, like in some cases, he's just not going to punish it, so I'll do it again. So I'm trying to footsie with him, but I'm not necessarily sure what I can do to really punish his dash punches. I'm sure I probably could have light Orochi'd them. I'm not sure about that. I have to look at that frame data later on. And by frame data, I mean reading a post on the SRK that tells me whether or not that works. Back, it's a lost match. I'm feeling pretty disheartened and just thinking, okay, I'm going to lose a bunch of points here, but I guess I won't lose that many because he's that much further along in progressing up the ladder than I am. So there we go, he doesn't punish it, so I got free chip damage. I try and bait something out, doesn't work, and that setup occurs. It's really strong, and people that don't see it coming will fall for it, and even those that do might fall for it as well. Trying to footsie, using those headbutts to try to punish those dash punches, and I guess random super worked. And got me punished with random ultra because I didn't block the time. So I guess it goes both ways in this match. You get some meter off those punches, random ultra, happens to work. Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually played a match with Ultra 2. Just because the utility you get from Ultra 1 is so great. It punishes jump-ins, it beats fireballs, it does everything. Whereas Ultra 2 is just a better command grab. And now that's great and all, it's just that I don't really see that as being like, the loss of utility is just too much to bear for me. EX Orochi would have been a good option there, it would have given me a stronger life lead. And now here we are, just kind of charge versus charge in this constant stalemate of who's going to be the first to blink. So, you know, I got him to actually use his own super, so that's a big success for me. And then got him to use his Ultra on Wake Up, and he really wants to close this out. I'm thinking that he just wants to try and chip me, he wants to wait for me to throw headbutts, and guess what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to keep throwing out headbutts, keep taking punishment, and somehow convince myself that I can still win the match because I had a life lead. But that's going to change very quickly because for some reason I wasn't watching my life bar and wasn't accounting for how I was losing every one of these trades. Here's the mix-up, and I am right now pretty certain that a loss is inevitable. I'm going to get chipped out, and everything's kind of turned around for me. I do have a bit of meter, and then I spend it. Yeah, go me. I'm terrible at this game. And then a fraudulent headbutt that just happens to punish a dash punch and win me the round. So yeah, that's the episode.